Hey guys, Jamstrap here, and welcome back to another Weekly WIP. Took me like 3 times to record that intro for some reason. And if you've never watched any of these before, Weekly WIP is basically a series of videos I do every couple weeks where I discuss what I've been doing in the hobby. So that means what I've been building, painting, reading, kit bashing, anything like that. And hopefully you guys in the comments below or Instagram or Discord, whatever, will join in the conversation, share your pictures and just chat to keep hobby motivation up. Especially now with all this crazy stuff going on in the world, but I'm not going to talk about that too much because I'm sure you guys are pretty sick of it at this point. So to start with, I jumped in on Middle Earth strategy battle game, and I got me the Battle of Pelennor Fields box, and I've built up the Orc half. I've made a video showcasing that entire box and all the models in there. Haven't done the Rohan half yet because I thought I'd just focus on the Evil Boys first. So as you can see, I've got the Witch King on Fell Beast over here. That's a pretty awesome model, even though it's bouncing around. Very easy to put together. I'm sure it's going to be quite fun to make. Next in that box, that was one of the other only multi-part kits, was the Troll. Now this is a Mordor Troll. If you want the Isengard one, you have to put a shield on it, so I had to check that up. Luckily I didn't build it with a shield because I thought that looked more badass. But if you're interested in getting into this game, you should join this is the Great British Hobby League, or Hobbit League, on Facebook. I joined on there. They're really super helpful. Everybody's keen to give you advice and tell you where to go and all that stuff, so it's pretty good. And the game itself looks quite interesting. It's nothing like Age of Sigmar or 40k. You basically got leaders and your heroes, and they just have little warbands that follow them around, so that's pretty cool. Now in the box, you get 36 of these orcs, but you get 12 and the rest of them are just duplicates. So I just got a couple up. I'm not going to go through them all. If you want to check out the models in more in depth, then check out my actual unboxing of this. But yeah, they're not the most detailed or best looking minis in the world, but I think I'm not going to put 100% hobby energy into it. I'm just going to like dry brush them up, paint some skin and everything, and get them going pretty quick. And once I bought the box, I was like, you know what, I've always loved the Warg Riders in the films. And my local store was selling these for quite cheap actually. I think it was like 15, 16 pound for 6 of them. So I thought, hey, what the hell? I'm just gonna pick them up. It's quite a nice little kit if I can focus in. Like I said in my previous videos about Lord of the Rings stuff, it's a lot of the miniatures are quite old and dated and stuff, but I think it gives it a bit of a charm. I quite like it still. And I'm really looking forward to actually trying the game out. It looks really interesting. Now speaking of heroes, and the whole game's based on heroes, the Pelennor box is a really great start, but it's not actually a legal playing list. You don't have enough heroes in there to actually make a full army. So once I bought it, I actually went out and got the Moranen Orc command set. So you get like a little pack of heroes, like your generic low-end kind of guys, no-name characters. So yeah, that can boost up my army to about like 600-700 points, something like that, which is a good point system, point cap for all the rings, I think. But as you can see, this guy is Resin. He's took a lot of cleaning up. This kit is, I wouldn't say awful, but compared to some new stuff, it's a lot of work. I mean, just look at that axe. It's not great. So I'm gonna have to sort that out again. But it's characterful, and I feel like it's not like a brand new expensive Primaris character or something like that where you have to try put your highest attention and effort into. Just slap it together, it'll look pretty good, and yeah. But talking about like dodgy resins and stuff, like I said, I bought the whole pack, which is this over here. So you get a shaman with a spear, and you get a drummer and banner bearer and stuff like that. But I was just gonna show you guys the banner bearer quickly to show you how dodgy the resin is. I mean, look at that. Is that a pole or is that a snake? It's just crazy. But even though GW doesn't give it as much love and attention as their other like systems, I still think the miniatures have a lot of character and the game system looks quite fun. So you know what, it takes a bit of extra work, but it's a lot cheaper to get into than other games, and you don't need as much. So yeah, I'm still really excited about it. Now moving back over to 40k, and the reason why it hasn't been a super busy couple weeks for me in the hobby side is because I've been doing quite a few videos. So if you guys have seen my 5 quick and easy tips on how to kit bash Primera Space wolves, you've seen these 5 guys. So obviously if I just kit bash them on my own without a camera or whatever, I would have done these pretty quick, but because I did them on video, it took up quite a lot of my time. I'm not going to go through all these guys because check my video out if you want to see that, but I just went over on how to make some really quick, super simple green stuff fur. So that's all dried up now. Just really simple tips on how to give your Primaris dudes a little bit of flavor. So it's not like you don't need loads of tools and stuff like that. Just a little bit of bits, get some kit bashing going on them. I think they turned out pretty decently. Not the best kit bashing I've ever done in my life. But yeah, as always, check that out and all my other Space Wolf kit bash videos if you're interested in that. And last and certainly definitely not least, the thing that's taken up most of my time is my entry for, well, depending on when you're watching this, it's March's Warhammer Community Painting Competition entry for the Heroes and Legends, all your HQ characters. So I painted up this bad boy because I figured it looks super cool. It's got a lot of techniques I can try, like wet blending and all that kind of nonsense. And I am working on my Space Wolves force, so kind of two birds, one stone kind of thing. Now I've made a video going through like all the different things I did and my thought processes on this, so check that out as well. But yeah, this was really fun. I mean, I try a lot of new stuff when you're like blood effects, wet blending, and I've tried a bit more weathering that. Still not very good at that. Freehanding on the shoulder pad. Faces as usual. I actually managed to get some eyeballs in there that you can't see. So yeah, that's that guy. And before I go, I've also just ordered the Prophecy of the Wolf box set for the Psychic Awakening stuff, the one with Gazgul and Ragnar Blackmane and all that kind of stuff. So when that comes out, I'm definitely going to be doing an unboxing and showcase of those 3 new models in there. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped for that. Like, I know a lot of people were kind of hating on it. Not hating on it, but they were a bit underwhelmed by the wolf side at least. And I guess the orc side because there wasn't as many numbers. I was actually going to make a video on like GW and their boxes and stuff like that, but I don't know. I'll think about it at some other point. But I get where people are coming from. Like I say, the Phobos guys, the Primaris Phobos guys, probably my least favorite because I always like 40k and Space Marines because they kind of have that futuristic but mixed with knights and Vikings and that, whereas the Phobos guys just look like super tactical future dudes. So I'm definitely not going to be building them up anytime soon. Maybe in the future I'll keep them around if I want to build a stealthy company or something like that. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. Like I always say, check out my channel because I release hobby content like that all the time. And yeah, I'm going to call it here, guys. Like and comment below what you think and what you've been up to this week. And once again, check out my channel, subscribe, because like I said 5 seconds ago, I release hobby content similar to this every week. So that's hobby chats, kit bashes, reviews, showcases, all that kind of nonsense. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.